Yep. So, are we? Let's see. Are we live, diba? I think
Yes.
we're live. Ano pala, Phoenix? Did you go to the beaches sa Bohol?
No, they just sent me there to get a facial.
Well, that's an expensive facial.
ako na, ako na ano kasi naiinis kasi everything that was done there was for my sisters, all girly stuff. I was just there accompanying them, being the extra. But yeah, the sights were good. The scenery was good. The food was great. At least those are the things that I enjoyed.
Yeah. Bohol is nice. It's a great vacation spot. Yeah.
I would love to go there solo though,
Oh
rather
yeah.
than with other. Yeah, I would love to go back there solo. Now that I've been there, I think I have the kind of habit where I go with company and then plan ahead. What would I do when I go back solo? I used to do that.
Why not, diba? Bohol's,
Hmm.
stay in Bohol Beach Club for a night or two, and then, you know. And okay, we're good. Hello, we have the comments here. Good afternoon. We're talking about, okay, Phoenix just came back from his Bohol vacation, um, and well, Enteng and Isay have been to Bohol naman before, diba?
No,
Well,
I haven't.
si Enteng lang
Yeah,
pala.
tapos na ako dyan sa
Si
Bohol.
Isay wala pa. So yeah. Anyway, let's
They
not.
don't want to talk about it. Must be something going.
Moving,
There
moving
must be
on.
something going on there.
Baka may mag-away on camera. Moving on. Moving on. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to another session of Flip Chat and Chill, where we have a couple of freelancers just talking about some topics, laid back. Phoenix is always eating. Now with Marjorie, diba? Patented eating. Ooh. Pero one thing that's weird is hindi tumataba si Phoenix. I mean, we haven't noticed, diba? Because we
Actually,
always see Phoenix eating, no?
It kind of happens below the camera. Not here, it happens there.
Kaya pala. Anyway, wait, let's see. Do we have the intro video? Okay, let's do our intro video first here.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and we're here. Good afternoon, everybody. Hello, say hi, say where you're watching from. Tell us what you're eating, if you're eating anything.
Yeah.
I guess we can. Phoenix, what are you eating tonight?
It's kind of pancakes, but tiny versions. Like I made small pancakes with
Ooh.
different flavors. Like yeah, like some of them have lanka flavor, some of them have cinnamon flavor. Just try to mix it up.
I thought I'm just drinking
And
some
by the
coffee.
wala naman yan. Props lang yan. Let me see. Parang wala.
Paubos na. Oh, and Malu's here. Hello, Malu.
Hello.
Yeah.
oh, finally, okay.
Yeah, we got her. We got her on. So good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. Let's see. Let's kind of greet the people who are here. And yeah, let us know where you're watching from. If you're eating anything, then that's how we'll start. Good afternoon, Mitch, Jovelyn, Cha, Julie, Sanya, Norishal, Francisco, Jerica, Marietti. Mavi says, happy belated birthday pala, Enteng. Di ba August
you.
birthday mo?
Thank you.
Julie, Bohol, Dahlia, hello. Abby, Shirley, Akimi, Maya from Jeddah, Francisco, email marketing automation, Francisco. So this topic will be relevant for you. Emmanuel S. Daming tao. Pahingi daw Sabi ni Akimi pahingi daw, Phoenix. She wants some of that.
I
Eating
got plenty
taters.
here.
Si Gracie eating taters. Si Emmanuel, cheese dogs. Ah, diba? This should be like
Mm.
our break time, diba? Sa freelancing. We're working all day. This should be our break time. Um, just hang out, talk about some stuff, and have some snacks. So let's go ahead. Let's start off today's topic. Today's topic is, should freelancers be afraid of AI and automations? If you guys have any input, let us know in the comments below. If you have any questions related to this topic or for any of the hosts or guests tonight, let us know in the comments below. But let's start off by introducing ourselves for today. So we'll start off with my co-host, Phoenix Jackson. Jackson, just give a one-liner. Most people know you, pero for those that are new, and I guess like how automation. Well, mamaya na lang yung how automation has. Pero yeah, quick introduction.
Hi everybody. I am Phoenix, and I regularly host here on Flip Chat and Chill. But since we got our boss here, he's gonna take charge, and I'm gonna be just a background for the meantime. Meanwhile, kain tayo.
Sige, Enteng and Isai.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello. I work as a social media strategist, and yeah, automation medyo nate-take over na dun sa kumbaga sa service ko, pwede na siya yun. So I think that I have a few points to share with you whether we should be afraid of it or not.
Yeah. Enteng.
Hi, I'm Enteng, and I'm working as a YouTube channel manager and graphic designing. About sa topic, tingin ko konti lang pero hindi totally.
Sige, sige. Malu.
Hello, I work as a copywriter and VA, general VA. Actually, yung automation parang kailangan natin siya. Hindi siya dapat hindrance sa freelancing.
Shit.
Yun.
Interesting.
I didn't
Kay-
even know. I didn't even know AI is a automation is an issue in freelancing.
Oh,
Sino bang
it can be. It can be. We'll dive into that. For those that don't know me, my name is Jason Dulay, founder of the VA Bootcamp and Flip. And most of my freelancing is done around marketing automation. So, um, I'm very much into the whole automation world. It's entrenched in that area. But yeah, Phoenix was saying, we're aware of automation. We know about automation, or we've heard of it. Well, baka there are some viewers right now who don't know what automation is. Okay, who don't know what automation is. So I guess Malu probably can share. Ano ba tong automation? What is automation? Try to put you on
Um,
the spot.
Yeah, actually for me kasi, parang ginagamit natin siya sa freelancing job natin. Like, for me, Buffer. For me, it's an automation and MailChimp. So, lahat ng pwede nating gawin, manually, technically parang nakaschedule na siya. So, parang isang aid natin siya, parang helper siya sa atin para hindi natin kailangan i-prolong natin yung task natin or tagalan pa natin, habaan pa natin yung oras natin. Although minsan kasi, nung bago pa lang ako, iniisip ko parang bakit in the future baka hindi na tayo kailanganin ng mga clients natin. Kasi nandun na lahat yun yung MailChimp, ang dali na lang gawin. Yung Buffer, madali na lang. Pero sa tingin ko, matagal pa naman mangyayari yun. So, talagang makakatulong lang siya sa atin as of the moment.
And yeah, you're using automation a lot. Like, how have you used automation, Phoenix? Like, how have you used automation in your work?
I've been using no well, not at work, but on my leisure time, I use automation, lots of automation for my Instagram accounts. For those of you who have multiple Instagram accounts, I'm sure you have already heard of Buffer, as Malu mentioned. And there's also, if you're a programmer, for sure you are aware of if this then that IFTTT. Yeah, and that is something that if you post something on Instagram, it will automatically post on Twitter, and it will automatically post on Facebook, and even taking away those hashtags if you wanted to, things like that, stuff like that. That is automation. And as of now, the most powerful automation that you can use is the scheduler. Kasi ang dami na pag minsan sa work natin as a VA, we get to post like social media managers, we get to post stuff for our clients, and sometimes hindi naman natin aantayin yung araw na darating yung araw na yon pa at saka yung oras na yon para mag-post. Sometimes we can post ahead of time so that we can schedule. Just like on YouTube, YouTube has its own automation where you can schedule launching your video. So that is automation. Why I don't know why people will think about this taking over their job. It is actually enhancing your job. So yeah, I think to me you shouldn't be scared of it. In fact, go ahead and research more about it, read more about it, and I am sure that the knowledge that you will gain will help you overcome your fears.
Yeah, yeah, very good point. And for those of you that are watching, let us know, like, what do you use automation in your work, and what kind of automation you use. Okay, anything as a YouTube channel manager, as a graphic designer, how have you used automation in your work?
Yeah, sa automation naman, napakadali sa akin mag-schedule ng yun nga, sabi ni Phoenix sa YouTube, schedule na lang yung ahead of time, yung video na kailangan ko ilabas next week. So, hindi ko na kailangang hintayin yung next week at maging present sa time na yon para i-post yun, yung video na yon. As a graphic designer naman, ganun din. Usually, mga dine-design kong graphics, yung mga ginagamit din sa social media. So, yung post na yon na ginagamitan ng graphics, gumagamit ako ng Social B na parang Vapor. Yun din, na pinopost na yon sa schedule na gusto kong mag-push siya. So, ganun yun. Tapos meron pa ngang tinatawag na evergreen content na ipo-post siya after ilang months, i-re-repost again. Hindi mo na kailangan ibalikan yon as long na nakaset siya. Yun yung malaking tulong sa akin as a YouTube channel manager and graphic designer. Pero yung AI, yun yung medyo parang mas malalim, di ba? Na meron ng parang machine language or yung machine learning na tinatawag. Yung one time nagka-problema yung Photoshop account ko, Adobe Photoshop account. So kailangan kong makapag-usap sa customer service nila. Then meron silang robot na ka-chat ko. Then inaano niya, parang ina-analyze niya yung mga chat ko about doon, tapos pino-forward ako sa ano nila, sa mga knowledge-based content nila. Tapos pag walang-wala na talaga, sa kanila ako ipo-forward sa customer representative. So yun yung medyo aalangan na tayo. Pero yung sa automation, yun yung pinakakailangan natin para madali yung maging buhay natin.
Good point. Good point, Enteng. Kasi, di ba, I bet many of us have already called the call centers of PLDT and Globe. Usually, they ask us to punch a lot of numbers and punch the
Yes.
phone and punch punch everybody bago tayo pupunta sa actual person. Sometimes not even. You really have to go to their center and punch somebody there. Kasi nga yung ginagawa nilang katamaran na they are trying to emulate an AI in their customer service in their customer center. Whereas if should they have hired a person para directly na sumagot sa mga issues mo, things would have been resolved even quickly and less painful. So yeah, good point, Enteng. Hindi ko naisip yung
yung sa AI ng mga katulad niyan, meron na ang Globe, ang pangalan niya is G. Ang mga usually ang gumagamit mostly niyan ngayon yung mga airlines katulad ng AirAsia, ang pangalan is Ava. Ang
Si Alexa.
Si Alexa, yan, mga ganyan, yan yung mga
Siri.
sobrang,
Siri.
yan.
Siri,
Oo,
yeah.
sa Google, di ba?
Yeah.
Yan yung mga AI na dapat katakbutan na may mawawalang talaga, job talaga. Pero yung automation, yan yung kailangan natin.
Oo.
I think I think hindi I wouldn't even be scared of these AI kasi these AI are meant to be there to alleviate the pain. For example, Siri, for example, Alexa, you are supposed to be able to say, Siri, ano bang oras na ngayon? Instead of you picking up your phone doing this and checking your time. They could easily say that, or you can just say, Siri, could you please open Google habang kinukuha mo pa lang yung phone mo before you open your phone. So yeah, at a certain point, these AI can be used depending on how you actually use it. They can be very beneficial and not so scary at all para sa akin kasi I mean, you ask them to tell some things that are supposed to be basic and nag-struggle pa rin ng AI. So I think that no, they are not really that scary. Ask them to tell you a joke and they will just tell you something strange.
I remember before in the call center. When I used to work in the call center, yung IVR,
Yeah.
yung
IVR.
voice recognition system. Na parang, and that's very convenient when I call a service and then I say, ano yung problem ko, like sa bank, and I say, hey, lost credit card, ganun. And it automatically routes me to the right department. And there was that fear, di ba? There was that fear, and that was a few years ago. There was that fear that these systems, these automated systems, would take over the jobs sa mga outsourced employees. And the thing is, though, robotics, AI, automation isn't something that's real. Isn't something that's new. It's real pala, but it isn't something that's new. Kahit sa manufacturing, di ba? Kahit sa manufacturing, when you before, di ba, 30, 40 years ago, people would make things by hand. Di ba? Maybe production line, people would make things by hand. Now, we have robots doing those kinds of things. Even in fast foods in the US right now, there's a lot of automation na. You just type in, they have screens, and there's even one Jollibee that has it. I forgot which branch. One Jollibee or McDonald's that has it in the Philippines.
McDonald's here, BGC.
McDonald's and BGC has it na.
BGC.
You don't
Yeah.
even need to talk to somebody. You just
Yung cashier
type
nila.
punch lang, and then you just pay. Yun, tapos na. So there's that fear that these kinds of things are gonna take over jobs. And in freelancing, there's also that fear. We have yung automatic logo generation. Diba? Like we have Wix has it, Shopify has it, yung automatic scheduling and things like. So there are slowly, diba? Slowly, there is this technology that is replacing mga tasks that people usually get paid for. We're seeing it happen slowly, very slowly, but actually it's happening rapidly in the past few years. But there is that fear na natakot yung mga freelancers that, with all this technology, like before Buffer Hootsuite, diba, you'd have to manually do it, pero you're paid to do it, diba? You're paid to wake up at a certain hour, you're paid to post. Now it can be done automatically, and clients don't have to hire freelancers to wake up at a certain time to post. And there are more technology. So knowing this, diba? Knowing that this is an emerging technology, what can we do? What can we do, kaya, Isay? Like, in your case, diba, your social media, and there are a lot of automation tools for social media nowadays. First of all, like, has it crossed your mind na baka the clients won't look for me anymore? And if so, like, what can you do in that case?
Well, actually, no. Even before I was introduced to this topic, wala sa isip ko na takot ako sa automation sa AI because people create automation. We develop them. And from the name itself, it's artificial intelligence. That's only artificial. Yung sa atin, kumbaga, tayo yung legit. Tayo yung nagde-develop sa kanila. So, I don't think that I will feel scared because AI and automation is there to help us and not to replace us, because may meron tayo, may something na meron tayo, yung compassion, yung intelligence natin na alam mo yung willing to na kaya nating mag-cross ng boundaries to discover things, to do things our way, ganyan. So merong kumbaga automation and AI, spoon-fed lang sila. Whatever you feed them, they will do. Yan lang. So, who will feed them? Tayo, di ba? So, siguro, for us to avoid siguro feeling afraid of automation, let's use them. Let's take advantage of them. Because at the end of the day, tayo lang naman yung nagde-decide whether gusto nating i-take over tayo ng robots, ng automation, and we can do something about that. We can Hello. I mean, how can you stand out? How can robots kumbaga i-conceal yung spark mo, yung kaartihan mo, yung personality mo? They are just robots. You're human, you're special, you're unique, 'di ba? So, siguro I need to siguro for me if dadating man yung time na yon na pwede ako i-replace ng I will probably, I mean, right now, magsisimula na akong, yung build yung unique personality ko that people, that clients, I mean, clients and businesses will appreciate, will look for, and will hire, then just be very generic. Kumbaga, build your personal brand mo. Kumbaga, among all the singers, you need to be Morissette Amon, you need to be Sarah Geronimo, not just the mediocre singer just because gusto mo lang singer, that's it. You don't have to stop there. Kasi, yun nga.
I don't know who those are.
Well, Whitney
Sarah
Houston. Mariah Carey, do you know them?
Oh, okay, at least.
I mean, you have to stand out. And how would you stand out? You have to build your personal brand. You have to know who you are and make the clients know who you are also. Para hindi ka nila ma-compare sa robots, Isay. Oh no, robots, Isay. Ang layo. Parang ganon, di ba?
Yeah, good answer. Good answer.
I'm sorry I left a while ago bago nagsalita si Isay kasi naisip ko na agad the question is kind of absurd in terms of Isay. Isay would never get scared of losing clients.
Siguro,
Never,
I will
Isay
feel,
would
I will
never.
feel I will feel more scared of myself than robots because Isai versus Isai is medyo close competition, but Isai and robot no way. Sorry, robots.
Sorry, robots. Um, we have some viewers here who've used automation. Angel has used Zapier, Emers has used Hootsuite, Apple has used Upper Hootsuite, and later as a social media manager. Jerome, sabi ni Jerome, you just post this up here. If there's one thing A can do, it's building a personal relationship with customers. That's
True.
extra. Isa pa with feelings, starting Carl. Okay, na and main but I don't know what that is. Ikaw, Phoenix, do you know what that is?
The
No.
no, I have no idea. That
It's a
kaya ako
movie.
nilagpasan na yan. I'm reading somebody else's comment because I don't know what they're talking about. I don't know what they're talking about.
It's a movie. It's a line from the movie. Isa pa with feelings. Ganon.
Building,
Oh, okay.
building
Yeah,
that.
yeah. That was funny. That line is funny. Isa pa with feelings, but
Sabi ni Michaela,
Very sexy.
we should not be afraid. Still human due to automate something. I'm a chat support, and according to my boss, na malalas yung work ko because of automation. But for me, mapapadali lang kasi I don't need to check the item serial number one by one. Okay.
Mm-mm.
But yeah, Michaela's bringing up a good point. Like, sabi ng boss ni Michaela na malalasin yung work niya, di ba? So she's working less hours because she doesn't need to check the item serial number, which makes it easier for her. But if you're paid hourly, baka mababawasan yung hours mo, di ba? So for Malu, I guess I'll pose this question to Malu. Do you see any kind of jobs, maybe like Kamikala's chat support, do you see some jobs being replaced by automation?
Parang wala naman. Kagaya nga sabi ni Isay, parang malayo. Pero, natatakot talaga ako eh. May fear. Kasi like before, yung work ko is full-time 8 hours. It's just that yung client ko is so nice na even 1 to 2 hours na ako nag-work every day. He still gave me the full 8 hour
Wow.
salary. Kasi you have to know your worth then. So kailangan upgrade mo rin sarili mo. Hindi ka dapat patalo sa sa mga automation or dapat um, nag-upgrade tayo, continually learning how to develop your oneself. So yung client nyo is at least masasabi niya na ay malayo pala to sa robot. So magbe-build ka talaga ng bigyan mo ng trust yung client mo para masabi niya na hey, hindi ko kailangan ng ng automation. I need human. I need compassion. Yun.
Correct. Yung sa client ko na may share ko lang na naggawa kami ng parang bot sa sa FB chat, sa Facebook. Tapos ang daming flow, ang daming parang lahat nung kailangan sagutin, masasagot nung yung usual question, common question about sa business, masasagot. Tapos after a month, pinatanggal niya. Sabi niya, mas gusto niya yung sumasagot sa mga nagcha-chat sa business niya, yung may feelings.
Hmm.
Na hindi yung parang robot talaga na nagsasalita o nagcha-chat sa kanya. So, minsan sa may mga business na kailangan sa chat is yung hindi yung general yung sagot.
Copy-paste.
Kailangan talagang may punto, may papuputok, may patutunguhan,
Specific.
hindi template yung sagot. Specific sa question, specifics sa case ng nagcha-chat about sa kanya. So yun. At hindi isa pa na hindi ma-replace ng automation or AI, yung outbound calls.
Mm-mm.
Yun yung hindi talaga mare-replace dahil iba yung compassion pag kausap mo yung tao sa kabilang linya, matutulungan mo siya. Yun. So iba talaga yung yung tao talaga yung kausap mo kaysa sa robot.
Wala silang empathy.
Yeah.
Correct.
Oo, walang empathy. Pero I remember before when I was chat and 'di ba sabi ni Anteng yung parang yung templated yung responses, 'di ba, minsan sa chat support. I've experienced that though na I was chatting with chat support. I forgot which company. And then parang robot yung kausap ko. Pero when I checked, totoo palang tao. Pero they were
Yeah.
using copy-pasted responses. And
Yeah.
I guess that's related to what Ente was saying na yeah, if you're doing something like chat support, then you shouldn't be using you should have the answer specific sa question, customized and personable. Otherwise, you're no better than a robot.
Yeah.
Correct.
That
We
is
have
true, and that's
Go
what
ahead.
upsets the customers. Kaya ka i-replace ng AI kasi if the customer will suddenly come up with the idea and tell your client na you know what your person is just as good as an AI, might as well replace him with an AI. So if you work like that, like a copy paste person, then for sure your job is being threatened by AIs. Otherwise, you have to be a little bit more personable.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you have to look at what you're doing, how you're also performing your job, how you're performing your job. Then, if Phoenix, your camera's frozen, baka you want to refresh your camera. If you're still with us now.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Yeah, you might want to
Okay.
refresh your camera. Sabi ni Jerome, looking at things in a different perspective, lesser hours means more opportunities to look for clients who have not yet jumped into the AI trend. There's that. There's that over there. Ayan. Okay, looks
Yeah,
like Phoenix
it's good.
is back. Yeah.
Fine na.
Touch of emotion. Parang lang yung freelancer na naghahanap ng super bait at super ideal na client. Hindi naman all. Kaya nga nag-comment na sana all.
Bulol yung Tagalog
You know,
mo.
ewan ko kung bakit why this should be addressed as fear. Yeah, if you are starting to feel fear towards these things, then I think you should try to reflect on yourself. Kasi kung
Mhm.
ganito ka kasensitive na madali kang matakot, it's about you. It's not about
Yeah.
the AI thing. Kasi if you once you solved this AI thing, for sure may darating na naman na bagong balita and you will be scared again. So I think this is more about you, whoever you are,
Mhm.
who are starting to be afraid of AI. It is all about this is about you. So study yourself. Why the hell are you afraid of these things? These are just things. You
Because
are
you stopped
a person.
learning. When you
Yeah.
stop
Oh. Yeah.
learning.
Oh. If yes, of course. If you are stuck there, of course you will be scared. If you are used to doing copy paste, then it means that you are lazy. That's the reason why you will be replaced by AI. So it is about you. The problem is about you. It's got nothing to do with whatever news is coming out there. Kasi kung ano man ang darating na bagong balita, I'm sure matatakot ka ulit. So think
Mm.
about it. And you know what? Enhance your skills. Go forth and learn more and improve your skills and be more impressive. And for sure, etong mga to, kaya hindi nila, etong nasa panel, hindi nila nararamdaman ang fear and they are just trying to come up with, we are just trying to empathize with you. We are trying to figure out why this is an issue because this is not an issue for us. Why? Because we have all this confidence that we know that we can never be replaced by any computer generated brain out there. None as of now. Within our generation, siguro pati anak natin hindi pa dapat matakot sa AI. Maybe for the next, but as of now, as long as we are living, I don't think so.
Mhm. Yeah, that's a good point. But you should enhance. Well, if you're if what you're doing can be replaced by a robot, then you have to take a look at what you're doing and enhance your skills. Diba? Enhance your skills, enhance your knowledge to that point. Na you're doing something that can't be done by a robot. Diba? Something that may empathy or
I,
requires that level of skill.
I think companies will always try. They will always try because it's something new. Whatever new technology is out there, they will always try. But eventually, they will still go back to hiring you. So do not be scared. Just if they think that they will not need your services they will not need your services, then have a little faith in yourself that they will not need your services for now. Sooner or later babalik din sila sa iyo kasi they will learn that it is not really satisfactory and it is absolutely troublesome. If you talk to programmers, maraming umaangal kasi many of the companies keep demanding that it's AI. They expect so much from AI. Programmers are just programmers and they make mistakes as well. And programming is just a very complicated thing. And you cannot just say, "Make me a sandwich." Poof. There goes a sandwich. No, you don't do that. There's a year of programming before the computer will make you a sandwich. Eh, After all, iisipin din naman ng company na it is too much trouble. They would rather hire a person. So whom are they going to hire back? Of course, somebody whom they know already. That is you. So have a little faith with yourself.
Yeah, good point. Good point. Um, Ito, Michaela, AI di marunong ng empathy. And besides, human being is working with the heart. AI is plug and play. Automation can't fix the error on their own. Yan. Sabi ni Mickey, you nailed it, Phoenix. Phoenix Jackson. Kristen saying, I think AI provides convenience and better productivity in works, but I also want to note that in AI, there's no sense of humanity, and that's something where we humans will not lose. There are some things that people can do, such as compassion for the client and sudden adjustments in their personal and business life. The best way to address AI, in my opinion, is a collaboration between humanity and technology. Oh, ayos, di ba? This is, di ba, when we collaborate with technology, di ba? When technology comes, and all of us here, di ba? All of us here are basically on the same page. Na we're not scared of automation. We're not scared of AI. We know that it's there, pero just like Kristen saying here, yeah, but there should be a collaboration. We as freelancers, as business owners, we should be using this automation. We should be using this AI to make us do our jobs better, to make our lives easier.
And
So
don't tell our clients.
don't tell them.
Don't tell your clients. I mean, seriously, yeah. Once you discover something that is new, that will alleviate your pain, help you out, reduce your working hours, don't tell your clients. Baka
Sometimes.
naman kasi ipagyayabang mo na, oh, I am using IFTTT to manage your social media. Pag sasabihin mong ganun di, maka-curious din yung ano. Especially etong mga small businesses, they will try to see if they can do your job so that they won't be paying you for it. So whatever you have learned, don't tell them. Baka naman.
They'll use it. Oh, what program are you using? Oh, if this then that.
Yeah.
FTP.com.
Actually, ako
Yeah, if we're
sinasabi
gonna-
ko, para sila
Yeah.
magbayad ng subscription.
Description. Correct. Correct. Pero hindi lahat. Wag lahat.
Mm-mm.
Oh, kung i-reveal lahat ng secrets, di ba? You don't
Mhm.
tell them how to do it. In fact, like what ako naman, when I was doing like SEO especially, I wouldn't even tell the client that I'm using tools. I wouldn't even charge them because a part of my services is I'm paying. Parang that's a business expense for me. I'm paying for the service. Hindi ko sasabihin ni client na, oh, these are the tools I'm using, Mr. Client. Bayaran mo to, di ba?
Yeah, the same thing. Same
Oo.
thing with me. Even if I am paying for some stuff, I make sure that my clients are paying for it. Pero I don't tell my clients.
That kasama na sa
Yeah.
package.
Yeah, covered na siya. Covered na siya sa price.
I even lied to speaking of automation, I even lied to one of my clients kasi sabi niya, oh, can you send this after you create this video, can you send it to Rev for them to transcribe? Sabi ko sa kanya, I can do better and I can do cheaper. And I can do faster. Hindi niya alam Rev din ang ginagamit ko.
Pino-correct na lang.
So yeah, I just tell them that I don't use that. Yan ang isang, well, I don't know. It's one of the tactics that I use. Kasi, and yeah, that is something that, see, even one of the basic jobs, which is transcription, pumupunta pa rin sila sa Rev. And Rev, people are actually transcribing there. Hindi siya automatically generated like what YouTube is doing. Because as of now, the AI is unsatisfactory. So I have confidence. I don't think maraming mga positions out there na madaling i-replace ng AI as of now.
Correct.
And well, going back, like if we talk about using AI, using automation in our own work, diba? When ako naman, I'd offer kasi I wouldn't charge hourly, package talaga siya. So yung clients, they don't really care about how I do my work, diba? What they care about is the results, and whether or not I get the same results, even if I'm working a lot less hours because of automation. And the client doesn't care. So they'd still pay me the $500 whether I work 50 hours or 1 hour.
Correct.
They don't even care if you're outsourcing, and that's what we are doing. That's what a lot of people are doing nowadays. They are they are outsourcing, and clients don't care whether you are doing that or not, whether you are using automation, whether you're using shortcuts or anything. They don't care. What matters is you submit to them the work that they asked you for. So why don't you get smarter and use automation if you can't afford to hire a fellow freelancer?
Yeah, good point. Itong sabi ni Sevi, computers can perform tasks but will never care about your clients and their businesses. As long as you have the skills and you care about your clients, you have nothing to be scared of. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Good point when it comes to peer. Now, for those that are watching, if we're going to give some advice with regards to how to, well, I want to ask the audience members, you guys watching right now, who is not yet using automation? Who is not yet using automation, and what kind of freelancer are you? Are you a graphic designer? Are you a VA? You know, so that we can better understand, like, because all of us here use automation in some way or another. Pero ikaw, if you're not yet using automation, to help you do your job, let us know. And let us know, like, what you're doing as a freelancer, so that maybe we can help you out, make help make your lives easier in whatever it is you're doing. Like I remember
That's true.
before.
I guess we should offer them advices
Oh,
kasi a lot of us actually do use plenty of shortcuts that makes our lives easier. And I think many of the freelancers do not do that. Katulad ng sa, well, you mentioned, Jason, the graphics designers. Many graphics designers use a plethora of shortcuts. Kaya mas importante pa yung keyboard kesa yung stylus nila because of the shortcuts. But I've seen so many video editors who actually do uh, right click copy and then right click paste. Instead of control C control V, instead of doing that, marami pa rin. So I think that the issue at hand is how can we help the freelancers be better by using shortcuts and automation para hindi naman sila matakot-takot dyan. I don't think they should be scared.
yeah. Well, keyboard shortcuts. But keyboard shortcuts are one way to do things quickly. It's one way to
Yeah.
do things a lot faster. And I guess, well, depends what program you're using, but especially for video editors, graphic designers, and things, right, you use keyboard shortcuts
Hmm.
when it comes to Photoshop, Illustrator, mga ganun. Can I end thing?
Sila anting pala. Can you eat those dogs and then share it with me? I would
Eat?
love to eat those dogs. Yeah. Para tumahimik sila. So that they can hear it. So that they can hear it and they'll just
Can you eat your cats too?
pwede. Marami pa namang siopaw eh. We're not running out of
Oh
siopaw
my
yet. Just kidding. Yeah, I think nag-react si Enteng kanina when I mentioned about keyboard shortcuts, and that is one way of saying it is automated because like in Photoshop meron naman itong mga, oh god, I forgot the name of that, but there's this thing that you click and it will create so many filters. It will automatically generate so many filters, and yun, marami rin gumagamit ng ganyan. In fact,
Sa
if you work in Upwork, yung the timer thing, instead of you manually submitting your work every 5 minutes to your boss, to your client, siya na, si Upwork na mismo itong nagpipicture sa'yo, tinitignan niya, monitor mo, tinitignan niya kung anong progress mo. And there, at least you don't need to do some progress report and message your clients every hour. Nandun na. And that is AI. That is something that is already helping you without you even being aware of it.
sa Photoshop din yung mga keyboard shortcuts, napakalaking tulong nun sa ano, sa katulad ng sa Photoshop ang tawag dun yung scripts. Meron kang
Yeah.
i-edit photo na isang batch of photos pero the same steps lang yung gagawin mo. Then i-record mo yun sa actions, then scripts, then lahat yun. Then ipi-play mo lang, the rest napakadali pag meron kang template na design para doon. So sa video editing naman, sa keyboard shortcuts, dapat maging versatile ka din. Yung mga lagi mong gagamitin na tools, kailangan malalapit na lang sa left hand mo, and konting adjustment lang katulad nung delete, malayo yung delete doon sa nasa upper right corner yung delete. Tapos pwede mo siyang ilagay doon sa letter D na dito lang sa left hand ng keyboard. So nandun na lahat. Usually naman ginagamit sa sa video editing, delete, cut, tapos delete rifle, yung mga ganun. So dapat medyo organized yung keyboard shortcut, then strategic din. So yun po.
Well, we have some submissions here from some people now who are what they're doing. Mickey is doing VA or marketing? Like what specifically is a VA? And what like because we talked about social media, anyway, we talked about the automation that we can do in social media already. But what are you doing as a VA? Ito si Christine. She's doing. I haven't been using automation for my work. I do handwriting work and logo commissions, traditional art. I actually use Excel for scheduling and a cork board for my daily check. So medyo old school, may cork board.
Wow.
Cool, that's cool, diba?
Trello na
Yeah,
lang.
that is beautiful. Yeah, that is so beautiful. It's
Sabi
like
mo,
yeah, it's like she's doing like calligraphy, I think. Christian is doing calligraphy tapos lahat na lang parang ano kasi yeah, I mean I believe many of us, especially ito mga fresh graduates, maraming mga nagbibigay ng advices na you use post-its, especially before the interviews, right? You put your post-its around your monitor and you will be fine. And that's what Kristen is doing. She's using everything by hand, handwritten lahat, nakalagay sa corkboard. And to me, para sa akin, it's actually easier that way kasi if you're using the computer, you need to go to another window, go to another window. Samantalang kapag naka-corkboard siya, all you have to do is take a glance at your board and the information is out there. Wow, that is actually pretty nice. Good job, Christine.
unless you have a widescreen, like a widescreen. So I have my task list on the side, and it's a different
Yeah.
way.
Mm-mm.
Well, for logo work, for commissions, you can actually, well, just thinking on the top of my head, like in Corel Draw, you can do yung automatic tracing. I don't know if Illustrator can also do it, siguro ata, and then yung automatic
Hindi
tracing.
ako Illustrator.
Yung parang if you have a picture, let's say you draw something on a paper, diba? And then you have a picture of it. The traditional way to convert that into a vector file is
Oh.
to manually create yung lines, diba?
Meron sa Illustrator tawag doon trace.
Auto trace.
Oo.
Yeah. So yung auto trace is that you take a picture of your drawing, and then it will automatically convert it into a vector file. Yung may lines na siya, ganun, which can be editable. So yeah, that's something that probably you can look at yung auto trace, which is in most vector.
Yeah.
Well, if she has a problem with, if Christine has a problem with automation, then sure, go ahead. Embrace the technology. But if kasi ang kinakatakutan ko dyan, she is an artist. Christine is an artist, and it might affect her aesthetics if she goes very technologically wise. Kasi traditional siya. So just make sure that it doesn't affect the quality of your work. It doesn't affect your aesthetic or the way you portray, you send your message across. As many of the artists, even until up to this day, still do it old school. Tapos parang ini-scan na lang nila yung products nila, and that is okay. And as long as you're not rushing, as long as you're not always cramped in time, as long as hindi necessary sa lifestyle mo, sa work style mo, ang automation, then you should be fine with it.
Malu, you were saying earlier, parang you're using, like Christine's using corkboard, but ikaw, what are you using for your daily checklist?
I'm using Trello kasi pag lalabas ako, at least nasa phone ko siya. So, anytime pwede kong makita kung ano yung mga next task ko. So, maganda rin naman yung traditional way, pero kailangan natin i-embrace yung mga new ways on how to improve our skills or tasks para mapabilis siya. Magaan.
To improve, diba? Embracing technology helps us do our work better, diba?
I used to hate Trello. But yeah, I remember when I was doing this writing thing with their podcasts. Parang dinala ako sa Trello, and I wasn't even aware that Trello existed, and I was so confused. Medyo nakaka-overwhelm ang Trello to first timers. Nakaka-overwhelm ang Trello. So I think if there are people out there like me who don't know much about Trello, it's good if you contact anybody of these people, like Malu, for example, and see if they can show you the work, show you the ropes of Trello. I think you will learn a lot from them, like Malu.
Sure.
Yeah. We also have that's also in the VA bootcamp if you enroll. May lesson dun on
Doon ko
how
lang
to
siya natutunan sa VA bootcamp lang.
as a VA bootcamp wala nang natutunan. Yeah. So
You
there you can
see?
get a lesson there. Enroll now. The Brian Maliman saying RPA, which is robotic process automation. Machine learning and AI is really helpful, especially that there are AI now that are created to show empathy and care to some extent. But currently, it's really expensive, even just RPA. AI, yeah. When we are deploying bots sa dati kong company, bots usually take repetitive tasks. Pero hindi dapat tayo manatakot. This is actually an opportunity for us humans to grow and take on more complex tasks. We must promote human AI partnership. Diba? We shouldn't be scared. May question kanina. Is this? You can create actions in Photoshop, social media, and WordPress. Oh, madali lang, like posting from WordPress to social media can be done in IFTTT or Zapier.
Yeah, I have TTT or Zapier. Yeah, or just be a programmer. Go ahead and
Be
ask
a
a
program.
programmer student. Yeah, don't forget the old programmers because IFTTT was born was conceived by programmers. So I'll go ahead and ask them. At least meron pa silang mga better and more complex solutions na may bibigay sa'yo if that's your thing.
Jules is asking, please recommend. This is a bit off topic, but he's asking, please recommend free video editors that you use.
Blender o kaya DaVinci Resolve.
Blender.
Blender.
Blender or DaVinci.
No. Blender may look intimidating dahil sa pagka 3D-esque na focus niya, but it's go to YouTube and you will learn a lot and you will definitely enjoy Blender. Pag gusto niyo ng mga free, go to Blender.
Or DaVinci, or HitFilm. HitFilm Express is also a good one.
Mm.
Ayan. It looks like we have a couple of minutes left. We have 8 minutes. I will usually we start wrapping up. 3 minutes left, diba? Yeah. Parang ganun.
Depende kung kasing haba ka mag-advertise katulad ni Ana na umaabot ng 10 minutes. Umaabot ng 10 minutes, then you should start right now. Pero ako talagang binabantayan ko yan. Binabantayan ko yung oras. I know that Anna will be talking for like 5 to 7 minutes. So, before.
Wala si Ana dito.
Hello, madam.
Wala si Ana. Birthday ng anak niya si Andrew. So happy birthday to Andrew.
Happy birthday, Andrew.
No wonder. Kaya naman pala.
He's out.
Well, if anything, kasi ang maalala ko, this is something that I was trying to formulate in my mind from the beginning, itong AI and how we can work things out with it. The thing is, this AI and automation thing was born because there is a problem. So, ladies and gentlemen, we always have problems, even in freelancing, and companies also have problems. That's why these things are invented to try to combat these problems. Now, just like us, we are like virus. Na if the solutions were there, that will actually defeat us as freelancers, we always evolve. We always evolve, we always improve, we always adjust, we always find ways to work around. So kahit na for example, itong automation na ito. Okay, here is automation to solve the problem para hindi ka nagbabayad ng freelancer na magpo-post sa social media. Actually wrong. Kasi ipapatrabaho pa rin sa atin yan using the automation. Actually, kasi when it comes to artistry, when it comes to curating things that the clients want to post, yan ang nakakagastos ng oras, which AI can never ever do. That is only thought by humans. So nag-evolve tayo. Instead of them curing us, it is us using it para mag-thrive tayo. So do not be
Correct.
afraid. We always evolve. That is human nature. We always fight back. We always find means and ways to survive. So, and if you apply that in freelancing, then definitely nothing should scare you.
Mhm.
Totally agree. See, I guess that's a good final thought there, Phoenix. Menteng, how
Yeah.
about you? What are your
Ah,
thoughts you can share with our
mas
audience?
matakot pa kayo na ano, sa US sa ibang bansa kasi mas naghahanap sila ng freelancers kaysa robot, sa mga AI and something. So mas matakot pa kayong maubusan ng freelancers kaysa sa AI sa robot. So kailangan mas marami pa tayong matulungan na matutong mag-freelancing and mag-upgrade ng skills sa mga freelancers ngayon. Yun yung kailangan ngayon kaysa mas matakot o atupagin yung magiging takot sa AI or sa automation. Yun. So, ang automation, AI at automation, katulong natin as freelancers. At yun, doon tayo mag-focus.
Mm-hmm. Nice, nice. Isai.
Um, keep learning. Kumbaga, don't stop yourself from learning what you think AI and automation can do better. Kung sa tingin mo mas magaling yung AI sa'yo sa ganitong task, then kumbaga lagpasan natin yun because we are humans. We are more than just robots, right? So ayun, keep learning lang, keep improving your skills para kung sakaling, 'di ba? We humans, we people develop AI and automation, the robots. So nauuna na alam na natin yun, saka natin ipa-plug dun sa AI. So that means we are way ahead of them. So don't be afraid of them because yung AI and automation naman, they are supposed to help us, not to replace us. And by the way, they can never be Isai, sorry. Sorry, robots. You can never have my kadaldalan.
Malu, what are your final thoughts?
Yeah, don't be complacent. So, yung automation AI, hindi siya ginawa para maging tamad tayo. So, hindi rin siya hindrance. It's aid to our success, and hopefully we upgrade our skills to do better in our job as freelancers.
Really, really good points here. So, some final reminders and announcements before we end tonight. Before we end our great topic tonight. Teka lang, let me play the slideshow. Yung slideshow dito. 1 minute. Yeah. Okay. Let me share the announcements for tonight. Again, we have several announcements. Make this bigger. So announcements that we have ended or almost ended. So announcements. So on Wednesday, we have the Just Success interview with Jessa Cabrera. She's going to share her story how this former AFW is now earning dollars from home through online freelancing. So watch that Wednesday 6 p.m. on this Facebook page. Tomorrow, if you're in Cebu or around Cebu, we have the Cebu meetup 2 to 5 p.m. That's tomorrow 2 to 5 p.m. Where we have a joint meetup with MK Bertolfo, Carrie Javier, Lee and Lai Lakaba. That's in the company at IT Park over here in Cebu. And on Saturday, there's another meetup over in Quezon City. It's at 1 to 3 p.m. Jollibee East Ave in Quezon City. Just some reminders. We are giving away a Kindle Fire 7. So it's a tablet that has Alexa. It comes with Alexa, the AI Alexa. All you have to do is like the VA Bootcamp Facebook page, tag and say hi to 10 other flippers, and you'll get a chance to win a Kindle Fire 7 for free. You don't have to pay anything. Shipping will be covered for free as well. And if you're not part of our Facebook group, check out the link here, facebook.com/group/fitph. Ang dami pang slides dito, no? Also, if you're not part of the VA Bootcamp, if you're not enrolled in the VA Bootcamp, you want to learn more about freelancing, more about Trello, like Malu's learned about Trello, and these are also part of the bootcamp. Join the VA Bootcamp. You can join it over in vabootcamp.ph/ enroll. Okay, so you can check the VA Bootcamp out over there. And we have the Facebook group for Pinay WAM. So facebook.com/group/Pinay Work at Home Moms. If you're a mom, and even if you're not working at home yet, but you want to, you can go ahead and join that group over there. All right. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you everybody for staying on. Well, there's Sita Adela send us messages here on the Facebook page so that we can see, yeah, we can see what's going on, yeah, take a screenshot and so on. But yeah, thank you everybody for staying on. Thank you to our guests, Phoenix and co-host Enteng and Isai and Malu. Thank you so much
Thank
for your
you.
And Chucky
you.
too.
say thank you to them also. They've provided a lot of information, a lot of input. Say thank you to them. Don't forget to thank them. Thank you guys. Thank you everybody for staying on. And you have a great rest of the week.
Salamat. Next time
Bye.
ulit. Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank
Chucky's
you.
first FCC.